Hi, thank you for watching this startup video on Fujifilm's T-series camera. I have here with me the T200, which is a 10 times zoom 28mm lens. It goes all the way to 280mm, and it's actually a very slim style camera. So if this is the very first time you're using the camera, what you want to do, of course, is to recharge the included NP45 lithium battery. And once that is fully charged, which I've done now, I'm going to show you how to insert that into the camera's battery compartment. And that is located on the bottom of the camera. You're going to push towards the front, and it's spring loaded, so it flips right open like that. Now I'm going to insert the lithium battery. I'm going to watch for this orange stripe, and it's going to match the orange tab. And that's the proper way to do it. You also want the contacts to be in towards the camera. So if I have it this way, away from the tab, I have it incorrectly. So make sure that's going in the right way. So I'm going to slide it in, and it clips in place. As you can see, the battery does not fall out. Now if I push the tab to the left, the battery will come out again. So that's how you eject the batteries. Okay, now the camera uses, of course, an SD/SD/HC card. I have here with me just a standard 2 gig SD card, but it will accept high capacity cards. Now, if you're planning to record HD videos with this camera, we highly recommend you pick up at least a class 4 rated SD card. That allows for minimum write speeds for HD video on this camera. Now, to properly insert the card, there's a little slot here as well, just above the battery. Okay, the contacts will face the back of the camera. So if you have it inserted this way, that's incorrect. It should be like that. So I'm just going to insert it into the slot, push it in, and because it is also spring loaded, to take the card out, I don't pull it out, I just push it in again, and it pops open for me to pick the card out again. Okay, so let's turn on the camera. Let's close this lid. By closing it, sliding it up, it locked in place. Two ways of turning this camera on. Okay, screen's a little dirty, of course. You can hold the playback button on, or you can push the on and off switch on the top. So I'm just going to push the on and off switch. And if this is the very first time you turn on the camera, it's going to ask you a bunch of questions in terms of the language, the time, and the date. So I'm just going to select English. Okay, now it didn't ask me for the date and time because, to be honest with you, this is not the first time I've turned this camera on. Now you notice the screen, it tells me I have 553 shots, batteries are fully charged, I'm shooting at the highest resolution, which is 14 megapixels. I'm on scene recognition auto, which means it's selecting all the scene modes for me. It's showing macro because I'm aiming, of course, at the table here. If you want to switch shooting modes, you have a little dial here where you can switch it from automatic, a natural light and flash mode, which takes a picture with and without flash, natural light, which means no flash, and a couple of different scene modes here. I can actually change the scene mode by going in, pushing the menu OK button and selecting a different scene for that. Fireworks, for instance. If I go back to that again, it's going to remember my last settings. Here's my video option. I can record HD video. Program auto, which is basically automatic, but it opens up a bunch of more things in the menu. You can select white balance options. It opens up a lot more features. And of course, scene recognition auto, which is basically the end-all of digital cameras. It does everything for you in terms of locating macro, focus, portrait, landscape. Okay, enough of me talking. To take a picture, shutter button's on the top of the camera. You can push the button all the way down, and it takes a picture. But ideally with a digital camera, you want to push the shutter button halfway down, so it just locks focus, and push all the way down completely to take that picture, and it helps to reduce the delay in the shot. So again, I'm going to show you how to do that by pushing halfway down and then all the way down to take the picture. Okay? Now if I wanted to zoom in on the image, the zoom controls are on the top of the camera. Here we go. If I push to the right, the lens extends. I push to the left. Again, I'm going to show you that on the screen. Zooming in, zooming out. So it's 10 times zoom. I'm going from 28 millimeters all the way to 280 millimeters. Sorry about the screen here. It's kind of hard to see. So I'm just going to take a picture. The flash fired automatically because it thought it didn't have enough light. I'm going to zoom out again, take another shot. Oops. There we go. And zoom all the way completely and take another shot as well. I should have something here to take a picture of, eh? How about my hand? Focus. Shot taken. There we go. Okay, so that's how you use a couple of the shooting controls. Let's take a look at some of the images we just taken. Pushing the playback button will get you to that menu. And as you can see, here's a picture of the hand I just took, which is obviously my hand. If I wanted to zoom in on that image, I can use the zoom controls again and push it to the right, and I can actually zoom all the way in. And you can see it took a pretty clear shot in macro mode. It knew it was macro because of the scene recognition. I'm using the directional pad to navigate through the zoomed in control. I can zoom out a little bit more, so I don't have to zoom all the way in, and I can navigate through that different options. You see my hand's a little dry. Let me put some lotion in afterwards, I guess. Hey, if I want to get out of that, push the display button, and I'm back out. Now to navigate between the different images, I can push left or right. So left and right. So here's left, and here's right. Okay, that's how you navigate through the images. Now, if you wanted to delete one image, you can push the delete option, pushing up. It comes up with the direct erase screen. I can select the frame that I'm seeing right now. I can select multiple frames, or I can delete all the pictures in my camera. So I'm just going to delete this one picture for now. So I can push OK. It's going to confirm with me. Erase OK? Yes. So I'm going to push OK, and it erases that one picture. And it goes to the next shot. I don't want to erase this, so I'm just going to push display back to get out of that, to cancel that. Okay? Now, there's other ways of erasing images too. You can go into the menu, you can select erase, and from there you can also select the different options to erase. I'm going to do selected frames. As you can see, these are the shots that came up. I want to delete this picture and that picture. How do I do that? So I'm going to select that one by pushing OK, so you put a check mark. I'm going to select that one as well. So I got two selected. I'm happy with it. I want to delete those. I push back, push up. It tells me I have two total. Do you want to erase it? Yes. Boom. Those two images are erased. My hand picture should still be there. There we go. That's how you get started with this T-Series camera from Fujifilm, the T200.